The case I am going over is Wood versus Boynton and another. It was filed on October 13, 1885, and it got taken to the Supreme Court in Wisconsin. Originally, this case was taken to circuit court, but it was appealed and eventually got taken to the Supreme Court. Excuse me. So basically, the issue or what happened was the plaintiff Wood found a diamond and didn't know the worth of the diamond, and came across a vendor or Boynton, another who was part of a partner for a jewel company, and he ends up selling this diamond, or he didn't know what it was, topaz diamond. It was uncut. He sells it to Boynton for $1. Yes, $1, and later finds out that it's worth $700. So as any regular person would do, once they find this out, they try to retrieve the diamond, and Boynton says, "No, I'm not giving it back to you." And Wood basically tries to sue Boynton, and the case gets taken to court. And what ends up happening is there's no case or no evidence that shows that Boynton has to return it, because Boynton, even though he was a jewel, works with a jewel company, is not familiar with uncut diamonds, and this diamond was particularly uncut, so he didn't also know the value of it. He basically, what happened was, like, he saw the diamond and was like, he looked at it and then he was like, I'll offer you $1 for it. Wood says no. Then eventually Wood comes back, needs some money, and brings it back to Boynton and says, what was your original offer? He said $1. Boynton goes in the change drawer, pays $1 for it. I mean, me personally, I was like, you sold a diamond for $1, even though you didn't know what it was, though, for $1. So I feel like Wood had the opportunity to, get an inquiry and find out what it was, or the price of it, but that didn't happen. So basically, the plaintiff, which is Wood, can't rescind the sale after discovering the value, because at that point it's too late. And what basically comes down to it is that Boynton he himself didn't know, and you can't really prove that he knew, because he says he didn't know, so there was no evidence. So this was in the appeal court, in the circuit court, and the judge basically directed to the jury to make a decision. The motion was denied. You can't rescind the sale. Boynton gets to keep it, and the plaintiff, of course, appealed it, takes it to the Supreme Court. So there's no title passed to the vendee. There's no fraud made by Boynton, or any unfair decision or duties or dictating. He didn't try to sway him or trick him. They both were ignorant in the situation. And basically what it comes down to sell is that the plaintiff just made a bad bargain. And in the absence of fraud or warranty, the value of property sold compared to the price paid is not grounds for rescinding the sale. So there was no fraud and there's no warranty on the sale of it, so you can't really rescind the sale. And there's other cases that has to do with that is like Bryant versus Pember and Wheat versus Cross. There's no really evidence that shows that this transaction was there's a warranty, or Boynton didn't do anything to prove or show fraud. So there's nothing you can do, man. It's a sad situation, A diamond worth $700 sold for $1. Boynton really made a good deal, but Wood is a bad bargain. $1,